One of the biggest mistakes that realtors make is we spend all of our time going after new business and we completely forget about our database and our sphere of influence. And yet, this is the most valuable asset we could possibly have. This video will go into some quick strategies of how to put a system in place right now that you can implement to ensure that you consistently generate more referrals. It doesn't take a lot of time, it doesn't take a lot of money, and most importantly, it's super effective and you can literally put it into your business right away, quick and easy.
Yeah.
Have you done an audit? If I was to say, bet $100 that every single one of your clients is in that you've ever worked with, that you've ever sold a home to or sold their house, how many would be willing to bet $100 that every single one is in their database and status as a past client? Would you take that bet?
Not right now.
Okay. So real, I feel like you would.
I'm probably pretty close. And with your question, it's a good one raised. I would actually double check.
Yeah. So one of the things that I'm doing this week, right? We're almost at the beginning of Q2, right? And right now is when people are there's stuff going on in real estate. There's the bank stuff. How's it impacting, right? So think about it this way. Do you want to be attractive to your clients? Do you want to be top of mind? Do you want to be the go-to resource, right? The answer is almost always yes, except for those trouble clients. So the question goes back to, how are you going to be that voice? And how are you going to stay in front of them? And we can't just call them and, talk about Ford, family, right? The KW model, family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. And don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing. Hey, how's it going? How's the family? Oh, the family's good. How's work? Oh, work is good. What have you guys been doing for fun? Oh, okay, great. And do you have any dreams that I can help you with? Right? Like those are a good formula and a format, but at the end of the day, there's a couple things that we want to do to stay relevant. And I've been laughing about this a little bit and kind of kicking this around of like, when it comes to realtors, right, we all want to be like best friends with our clients, right? Because if we're best friends with them, they'll call us, they'll refer us business. But at the end of the day, it's really about giving them reliable information in a consistent format that they can digest. And it's really about being their go-to resource, right? Like, is anybody best friends with their doctor or their optometrist, right? Right? Like nobody is best friends with these people. Nobody's hanging out with these people. And at the same time, like, I don't really want to be best friends with my clients, right? Like I can't have hundreds of friends. So when we're looking at our database, the first thing that I want to make sure, and if you don't have this done and you can't bet that, like grab your calendar and write a 1 hour time block. Go to the MLS, but search all of your closings. Go back to the beginning of time and open up KV Core. So you got KV Core and you got SDAR and you got them open, and go one by one in your transaction and make sure that they're in KV Core and status as a client. That's step one. Make sure their status, buyer or seller. Make sure their status as a client, make sure their status buyer and seller. Okay. And we get the statistics every single month on the 7th, right? So put on the 10th of your calendar every single month, 1 hour. Review MLS statistics, make a video for the buyers, make a video for the sellers. Right? And it's simple. Hey, what's up, everybody? Josh Pono. Hey, you may or may not be thinking about buying, but if you're curious about what's going in the market, the big topics here locally is X, Y, and Z. Now, if you're thinking about buying short term, you definitely want to be getting in position with a couple different strategies. You definitely want to be getting in a position with a couple different strategies to make sure you're getting the best price. If you're a long-term buyer, here's the things that I'm watching. Here's the things that are going to be interesting to take a look. And great news, you're likely building wealth right now because inventory is so low that equity is going to start to go up again. If you're a seller, right? And then you shut down. Let me know if you have any questions. If you know anybody looking to buy in real estate right now and they need a fantastic agent, I would love a referral. It's my best gift ever. Don't even get me a Christmas gift. Send me a referral. Okay. Hey, what's up? It's Josh Pono. This video, I'm putting together a quick video on the market. The stats just came up. If you're a seller, you want to know, am I building equity or losing equity? Here's the top headlines of the stories. It's X, Y, and Z. They are impacting the market here, here, and here. If you're thinking about selling, you want to make sure that you're getting the small little projects done, just like when you sell a car. You get it detailed, you get an air freshener in there, you get fresh tank of gas, you know, whatever it is. Nobody gets a fresh tank of gas before they sell their car. They run that down to like nothing. Like they got to push it on the lot for the last little bit. Like, no gas included. By the way, the last car I bought, there was gas. I was looking at the dealer and there was like this much in the tank. I was like, yo, you're going to put a tank of gas in there for me? He's like, he's like, what do you think? This is Shell? And I just started laughing. I was like, oh man, you can't even get a tank of gas with a car anymore. But anyway, hey, you know, you go and get it detailed. You go and fix whatever you need to do. If the tail light is broken or if the rear view mirror is broken, you do these little things so that you build the perception that you've loved and cared and appreciated this vehicle or this home. Okay. If you have any questions about what needs to be done and what you can skip in today's market with the current buyer expectations, let me know. If you know anybody thinking about selling, I reward people with a free gift card for anybody that sends me a referral. I'll also donate 5% of the proceeds to your favorite charity, like whatever it is, but do something. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay. Add that video to YouTube. So look in your calendar, the 10th of every month, go in there and put it in your calendar from now until the end of the year. Okay. Upload that video. So you take that video, you do that video, you upload it to YouTube. Google, this guy right here, Justin Brown. Let me share my screen.
Primal Video YouTube channel.
Justin Brown, Primal Video, YouTube. He has a ton of content on how to quickly and easily do some basic stuff. He taught us how to do thumbnails, how to make thumbnails easy and free. Okay, this is a process. This is a process where you start out and look, you just got some basic thumbnails. Now I'm adding some different flavors to the photos and changing it up. But for right now, just start building it out. Just start building it out. Michelle, here is the YouTube channel. That video for how to nurture those long-term people would be there.
What is the name of the guy? Justin what?
Oh, thanks for subscribing. Number 4, boom, getting after it. Justin at Primal Video. I'll put it in the chat. This guy right here, he has a lot of cool little tricks that he talks about. And no joke, it took me 30 minutes to learn how to make a thumbnail. You take that link. So you go in there, you upload the video, you make a YouTube link. You make a thumbnail, you add the thumbnail to it, you take that link, you go to KV Core.
Is your YouTube private?
My YouTube? No.
Yeah.
Search for Josh Pono.
I searched it and I couldn't find it. I searched Josh Pono the other day and I couldn't find it. Oh, okay, maybe I found it now. Okay. Got you.
Did you subscribe?
Yeah.
I'm hard closing everybody. Don't worry. It's going to be a ton of value. It really is. So you go to KV Core, right? And you go to your smart CRM. Smart CRM, you go here, you say filter, you say, give me all my clients and closed. Apply the filters. Okay. And I want assigned users because I'm in the office profile. Hey, just so you guys know, if you look, all the leads are private leads, like for you guys. Like, I really like that, you know, everybody, like I've got access to see any shared leads, but all your leads are private. So you take this. Oh, I didn't select it. There we go. Okay, I select all. And I literally go over to here and I go mass text. Right. So, and I do buyers, one mass text, sellers, one mass text. I do the filter and I simply say, and you can even do a market update. You can even do a canned response if you want. Okay. But you go, hey, now you do this right here. I don't know if you guys can see this little icon right here. What do you call that icon? Educate me for a second. Anybody know what they call that? It's right next to the P. You do that and you just say, and it'll give you these options and you can say lead first name. If you have questions about the real estate market, when it comes to buying, this video was just made based on the current market conditions or whatnot, just something short and sweet. And then you just insert the video, the YouTube video link. That's it. Done. And now you have a easy little, and like, look, this system is so easy to implement, right? Go into your calendar, March 10th. Well, not March 10th, can't go back in time. April 10th, May 10th, June 10th, right? And just do this one little thing. All you need to know how to do is make a thumbnail.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's dope.
Do you guys want me to have Michelle do a how to make a thumbnail class, or do you guys just want to go? I mean, literally, like I'll put the video in here. This is the exact step-by-step video. It's 11 minutes long and it'll literally walk you through step by step how to make a thumbnail, and you can make them in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So you'll record 2 2-minute long videos, make them short though, right? And just, what's up? It's Josh Pono. Here, if you're thinking about buying in the next 12 months, here's the things that I'm looking at. If you're thinking about buying in the next 3 months, here's the things you're looking at. The hot topics right now, or the hot headlines, are X, Y, and Z. If you're a buyer, here's what you want to be doing right now. If you're thinking about if you're thinking about buying in 12 months, here's what you want to watch. And by the way, if you think down payment is the problem on why you can't get in, reach out to me. There's some new programs. Do you know there's a Cal Halfa program now that'll give you 20% up front if you make a certain amount of income? They'll give you 20% down payment right now. Talk to Eric.
Cal Halfa.
Nathan's the Cal Halfa specialist.
Yeah. Put like 4 of those in.
Hey, so think about this. You can't just sit back. You want more referrals. You want more laydowns. You want your business to expand with sphere of influence. Every 10th of the month, put in an hour, put it in at 9 o'clock, do it right before, get an hour of prospecting in, do it right after the meeting at 11, review the stats. And we could even do it if you want. We could even make the 10th of every month. We could make it the review of the stats monthly market training. You guys want to do that?
Yep.
All right. So the 10th of every month, I'm going to grab my calendar. Well, here, everybody grab their calendar. Let's do this. Everybody grab their calendars. You guys don't know, I'm trying to be a singer on the side. All right. April 10th. monthly market at 10 a.m. monthly market. Okay. Then we go to May. For those of you with electronic calendars, you can just do it faster. May monthly market. Then we go to June. We'll do it on the 8th on June. In June, we'll do it on the 8th because it'll be out on the 8th, but we don't want to wait till the 12th. Monthly market. July, we'll do it on the 10th. Monthly market. Please tell me you guys are putting this in your calendar. I'm not the only one doing this.
Yes. No.
August 10th, monthly market.
Yep.
September the 11th. Monthly market. Never forget. October the 10th, monthly market. November the 9th, monthly market.
These are at the same times we're
10
usually at.
a.m. Yep, 10 a.m. We're not even going to change anything. We're just going to add it to the calendar for the same old 10 o'clock time. But I want it marked in the calendar, the 11th of December, monthly market. Okay, and during that video, we'll review the numbers, we'll review the statistics, we'll create the hot buttons, we'll create the hot topics, and then everybody right there after 11, record your video, make your thumbnail. And by the way, once you do the thumbnail, you can make it a template. So you can just do San Diego monthly market update for buyers, template saved. Same thing for the seller. You make 2 templates and now all of a sudden it takes you 9 seconds to just upload the file. You literally walk outside, do the script that we just did, and then mass text it, mass email it to your database. Step 1, do it this week. Nathan, before you hopped on the call, I asked everybody, if I were to bet you $100 that every single sale you ever had was in conversion, tagged correctly as a client, as a client or closed, and had hashtag buyer or seller, would you be willing to make $100 bet?
Probably not, no.
Right? So put it in your calendar.
Yeah.
Because you have to have your expires and your outbounds or some sort of outbound. You have to have your sphere dialed in. Every top producer's got 3 sources of business, 2 to 3. Brian Kane does almost no advertising. Dude does 80 to 100 sales consistently. The only difference is if Josh Pono's on the team.
True.
And Nathan Barkley.
Yep.
But no joke, the dude does 80 sales a year on autopilot. Sphere, agent referral. Okay, so agent referral, I'm working on helping with that by building relationships and offering value nationwide to first-class real estate. It's part of the reason why we offer these meetings. We want to stay top of mind as the West Coast boys out in Cali, right? And ladies. We got ladies here too. Speaking of which, super cool announcement coming. I'll tell you within a day or 2. It's not official yet. Got a couple new agents joining the office. Nathan, Aaron signed the paperwork. He's coming on board as a new agent. We got one more agent that's coming on board that's going to be really cool.
Cool.
Powerhouse woman. So anyway, I think it's really, really, really important that as business owners, your most important asset is your client list. And you're building it up so that in 5 years, you literally have 60, 70 sales a year coming in on referral. Look at what Brian's able to do. He's able to hire buyer's agents like Kyle that'll stay with him for 4 years because he hands off 7 referrals a year to Kyle at 50%.
Crazy.
40 of those deals are at 50% for Brian, and he doesn't do any work on it. He does 2 meetings a week. He does 2 meetings a week and gets 40, 50% checks. Why? Because he's made sure that he stays in contact with his database. Quarterly calls, right? Go into your calendar. Start on April, do the day after the monthly market update. Go into the monthly market update the day after and do a 2-hour time block. Don't do expires, don't do cancel, do a 2-hour time block and just call people. Hey, what's up? Just checking in with you. It's been a while. Once a quarter, right? What's going on? Life, navigating real estate, navigating business. Been doing my speaking engagements. How's everything with the kids? Great. Awesome. Later. Anything you need? No? Great. Be well. It's really, really important that you guys understand that if you don't do this, you're going to wake up in 4 years and still be struggling with lead gen. And I don't mean struggling like you guys are going to be sales masters by then, but I don't mean struggling. I mean, just like still doing it, right? Like the way to get off of prospecting by hitting your goals is to wrap your arms around your market. Now, once a quarter, I go into thanks.io. I send out to that list. Part of the reason why Michelle's updating the last couple of clients that I've had that I've closed in the last couple of months. And then we send out a $10 Starbucks gift card in a thanks.io. Send it out to everybody. And I also highlight the market update. So they get the gift card and then it has a market update video right after. It plays it right after. And it's a $10 Starbucks gift card. Cost me $1,000 a year to hit everybody. And then I get notifications. You can sign up for a thanks.io account for free and just pay. They have a $50 account that'll drop your cost by like 20%. But if you're not sending out a couple hundred postcards a month, it's not worth it. All right, so step 1, time block, pulling a list of every client you've ever worked with. Okay, I'm going to write this down because we're going to make a document on it. Number 1, time block, updating every client you've ever sold. Number 2, make sure tags and status are correct. Number 3, which we've already done, time block, reviewing of the stats monthly. Number 4, learn how to make a thumbnail template that can be copied. Invest 30 minutes in you, and now for the rest of your life until you want to improve it and enhance it, you're golden. Thumbnail. Number 5, make seller video, buyer video, 1 to 2 minutes long. Number 6, blast out. Number 6, upload to YouTube. Number 7, blast out to database. Text and email. Number 8, time block quarterly calls. That right there is enough to generate referrals and stay in contact. You could literally build out that system today in an hour and have 8 hours a year prospecting in your database and maybe 8 hours a year in market update videos, right?
Yeah.
Done. By the way, in case this happens to you, so as I put this system in, okay, I started doing a little bit more of this. One of my clients that was one of my best clients, and I don't mean one of my best clients in the sense that like he refers me a lot of business. I mean one of my best clients in like we had a really good relationship. He used to play hockey. I'm a hockey player. He gave me an autographed, authentic Bobby Orr signed picture. We were super cool. I sent out a blast postcard and he got super offended. This dude's a curmudgeon. He's a cranky old man, but he gets really offended because it wasn't personal enough for him, right? And I just kind of laughed it off, like, and so I, like, for example, but I still followed up with him, right? But he blasted me. He was like, if this is he's like, I thought this was spam because Josh Pono would never do something like this. And if this is the route that Josh Pono's on, then I really have to change my opinion of him. And so, you know, because he you know, I guess he's too busy for a phone call. And I emailed him back. I was like, hey, what's up, Walter? Hope all is well with you. I sent out this email to everybody because it's valuable, and your property is not in a trust. And I figured since you didn't return my last 2 phone calls that an email would be okay. Sorry if it offended you. Called him this morning just to check in because I'll just keep following up with people. And it was set. What?
I said, yeah.
I called him at 7:57 because he's a super busy guy. He texts me back. He goes, why are you calling me? Question mark. I said to say hello, talk a little hockey, see how you guys have been. Oh, and to say thank you again for the hockey picture that sits in my desk that you gave me, which is awesome. He said before 8 a.m., by the way, it was 7:57. Before 8 a.m., bad judgment. Enjoy the day. So did it hurt my feelings? A little bit, right? Like I like this guy and he got mad because my business is expanding and I've got to organize my life and he doesn't care about what's going on in my world. It's all just about him and he's angry and pissed off at life. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to let one relationship dictate how I run my business to hit my dreams and my goals. I'm not here to be your friend. Right? Like, and
that guy doesn't want a friend.
Huh?
I said, that guy doesn't even want a friend.
No, dude's so angry. His wife is super nice and she really likes me. And by the way, I just closed on a $1.4 million deal that they referred me, and they love me, but whatever. So I share that with you is that like sometimes people don't do things because they get this and they're like, oh, it didn't work. It's a process. It's an evolution. You just tailor the message a little bit. And if you lose 1 out of 80, but then you gain 10 more because you have a system in place, who cares?
Yeah. I feel like that guy wants you to kind of butt heads with him a little bit. I feel like he wants you to like be like, you know what, bro? Like, what's up?
Well, I just literally said, I sent him another text. I said, well, I was trying to catch you before work. I know how busy you are. Be well. Oh, and by the way, the last few communications with him has been interesting. Do you no longer want me to call, or did I do something to tarnish the relationship permanently?
Yeah, that's exactly what I would say. Something like that. Because it seems like he's like annoyed, but he's like, you know, like, I don't say it like this, but you know, like someone passive aggressive, you know, it's like.
Yeah, if I wanted to put the gloves on, I'd be like, dude, I'll just call your wife and tell her how you're behaving. But I just and he didn't respond. So it's all good, right? Like
It's weird.
Yeah, it was weird. He was upset because I blasted out that Tim Yates come to the trust webinar for free. And it probably hit a hot button because his property's not in a trust. His health ain't great, but it was like I was hooking you up with a trust that's for $2,000 for $500 or whatever it was. And I just put you in there because you don't have a trust. I'm trying to help you save some dollars.
Yeah, your family saves some dollars.
It's all good. But I share that with you because again, this is something that happens. We're not immune to it, but I'm again, like you can't allow that to dictate what you're going to do in your business. So let's get that handled. Let's get your referrals going. Let's put that system in place. I've got in KV Core a quarterly call plan or a once every 4 month call plan. You can, while you're in there today and you're adding the KV, you're making sure the KV Core, throw them on the quarterly call plan. It'll automatically set the task for them. Or if quarterly is too much for you, put it on a once every 4 months.